Hi everyone, today we'll look at different kinds of transportation and the right verbs to use with them. Let's begin. Car. We can drive a car, ride in a car, or take a car. If you are the driver, use drive a car. For example, I drive a car to school every day. If you choose a car as transport, use take a car. For example, we take a car to the supermarket. If you are a passenger, use ride in a car. For example, she rides in a car with her friends. Bus. We can take a bus, catch a bus, or ride a bus. When you choose a bus as your transportation, you say take a bus. For example, we always take a bus to school. When you hurry to get on the bus before it leaves, you say catch a bus. For example, she sometimes catches a bus in the morning. When you're actually inside the bus traveling as a passenger, you say ride a bus. For example, I always ride a bus to work. Train. We can take a train, catch a train, or ride a train. Take a train is used when you're using a train as your transportation. For example, we take a train to Mandalay. Catch a train means to get on a train on time. For example, he always catches a train in the evening. Ride a train is used when we want to focus on traveling as a passenger. For example, I ride a train every day to get to work. Taxi. We can take a taxi or ride in a taxi. When you use a taxi as your transportation, say take a taxi. For example, he takes a taxi to the station. When you want to emphasize that you are a passenger, say ride in a taxi. For example, they ride in a taxi to the hotel. Plane. We can take a plane or fly in a plane. Take a plane is used when we want to focus on using a plane as your mode of transport. For example, we take a plane to Bangkok because it is faster. Fly in a plane is used when we want to focus on the experience of being a passenger. For example, they flew in a plane to Paris last year. Bike, motorbike. Ride is the only verb you can use for bike and motorbike. For example, she rides her bike to school. He learned how to ride a motorbike last summer. That's it for today. Now you can talk about how you travel in English by using these phrases. Which transportation do you use the most? Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.